Hello, Jester Good here, and today I'm doing a different type of top 10 list. This topic choice may cause some controversy, but I'm counting down 10 LEGO sets that I feel are bad LEGO sets that have great minifigures in them. I'll be judging these sets the same way I'm judging a set that I'm reviewing, so this will be from an adult perspective based on value and builds and my opinion. I know that LEGO is a children's toy, and kids are the primary audience of LEGO. However, I feel that LEGO is putting out sets with weak builds that sell just because they have sought-after minifigures in them. I began to notice this trend recently, so a majority of the sets on this list are from the last 3 years. I won't be mentioning any LEGO Dimension sets, as that ties in with the game, so it's hard to judge those. All music tracks will be listed in the bottom right hand corner as they play, and without further ado, let's get into this. Starting off my list is surprisingly the only LEGO Star Wars set on this list. It's the Encounter on Jakku set from 2016. The culprits of the great minifigures? Well, all of them. Ukkar Plutt is darn cool, along with Tito, and both are exclusive. Rey and BB-8 are not exclusive, but still fantastic minifigures that capture their movie appearances. But the builds? Well, look, the LEGO Beast should have been a darker color. It just sticks out like a sore thumb and isn't accurate. However, seeing how this set was designed before the movie came out, it's hard to criticize this set for accuracy. But the market stand is pretty lame. It's a $60 set, yet the stand feels so small and vacant. Still, it's not really that bad of a set. It's just not really worth the $60 besides those gorgeous minifigures. Next on my list is the LEGO DC Superheroes Gotham City Cycle Chase set from spring 2016. The Harley Quinn minifigure is almost perfect. The printing on the legs are the only downside, as it looks a little bit off without dual molded legs. Same can be said with Deadshot. Lovely figure that I wish had dual molded legs with printing instead of just printed legs. The Batman minifigure is not exciting, but it is the cheapest way to get that version of Bats, so it's all good. The builds, however, are pretty bad. Both cycles are oversized in their scale, and both lack any really interesting play features. Because of their scale and generic appearance, it's hard to even consider putting this set on display. Though it's only a $20 set, so while the builds are bad, the two villains are so detailed that it really isn't the worst value out there. But still, I consider this a bad set because the builds are what takes up most of the set. Ninth on the list is the Captain America vs. Hydra set from 2014. The great minifigures in this set are, well, all three. I'd say the only really amazing one is Captain America, as this was the first wide release version of Captain America from the comic books, and I love that light blue. Red Skull's good, but I wish he wasn't showing his teeth all the time. The Hydra Groot's alright, it's just that he doesn't have the iconicity that the other two minifigures have. I wish he came in a polybag or something because he's a pretty cool army builder. However, the tank in this set sucks. I mean, I know it's a 6 to 12 set, but I think this build wouldn't even please 12-year-olds, and judging from an adult's perspective, I mean, the olive green pieces are the only sought-after part of the set besides the minifigures. The build is ugly and doesn't fit the more grounded style the vehicles of the Marvel Superheroes line represent. The only fun part of the build is a spinning turret tower in the back, but even then, they only give flick and fire missiles to play with on it. Eighth on my list is a set that came out, well, a few weeks ago in the United States. It's the LEGO DC Superheroes Rescue from Ra's al Ghul set. The minifigures in here are awesome. I love Talia and Ra's, both of which are exclusives to this set. Desert Batman is also neat, as it's a new Batman suit, as well as Damian Wayne, who doesn't have exclusive printing, but is still a nice inclusion. Both builds of this set are a dictionary definition of mediocre. The Big Buggy, which takes up too much of the set, is an oversized build that wouldn't fit with the DC Superheroes line and lore. The playset build and Lazarus Pit are also very disappointing, and I feel like they're a side thought after the Buggy. I mean, thankfully, it's only $30, so I wouldn't feel so bad about buying this set just for the minifigures. The same can be said with the entry after this one and the two entries before this. Next is an infamous set. People claim this to be one of the worst LEGO sets ever, but honestly I think they're exaggerating it. It's the LEGO Marvel Superheroes Spider-Trike vs. Electro set. Look, the culprit of the great minifigure here is Electro. I love his transparent head. He looks awesome as an indirect tie-in for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 version, even though they made that in a promo bag later that year. But whatever. Either way, Spider-Man is the same one in every frickin' Ultimate Spider-Man set up until this point. And the Spider-Trike is terrible. It doesn't make sense, it looks awful, and the play features are nothing new. Thankfully, it's only a $13 set, so it's not half bad. Electro and his electronic platform build being the good half, Spidey and his vehicle being the bad half. Oh gosh, we ain't done with the 2014 LEGO Ultimate Spider-Man sets just yet. Fifth on my list is the Spider-Man Helicopter Rescue. The culprits of great minifigures? Well, I love Power Man and Mary Jane. I really do. And, alright, Big Fig Green Goblin is good too. I don't know why we got a Big Fig version of him before our first LEGO Marvel Superheroes minifigure version, but it's relevant to the show. I especially like his silver finish. Spider-Man is just whatever. Same version, they still version use as very present day. Ugh. Okay, now the helicopter build. Oh my, it's bad. The tail is so bland, but it takes up so much space. The front is just crowded with dual turbines on the side, Spider missiles, and a web net. Yeah, why? Why does Spider-Man even have a helicopter? There's a neat dropping function with Spidey though, but then again, they did it better in the Quinjet from the following year. Oh, and Green Goblin's glider is fine, nothing amazing. But the price was $45 for an oversized helicopter that nobody asked for. Many of us really got this set just for the minifigures. Oh man, fourth on this list is one of the most disappointing sets of this year. It's the DC Superheroes Killer Croc Sewer Smash set. The minifigure selection here is a DC fan's dream come true. There's a long-awaited Big Fig Killer Croc, the long-awaited Red Hood figure, and the long-awaited Suicide Squad members of Captain Boomerang and Katana. Though the United States price of this set is horrendous. Have fun forking over $80 for 4 exclusive minifigures. There's no sewer playset as the name suggests. Rather, we have this awkward-looking crocodile mouth vehicle that had this weird podium on it, and the bat tank could have been a lot better, but the middle area is vacant and the back is flat out chunky. Look, it's a pretty bad deal. Both vehicles are half-baked, and the Batman minifigure included is also nothing new, so many adults like me would end up forking over $80 for those 4 exclusive minifigures. Sure, maybe a year ago when I bought every LEGO set in sight, I would have brought this at full price, but now I know I'm not going to pick this up until it hits half off clearance. Even then, I don't know if I will. Maybe 70% off clearance. Hey look, it's one of the first times I've ever seen LEGO put out a set with one good minifigure and nothing else. It's 2009's LEGO Agents 2.0 Four-Wheeling Pursuit set. Alright, I mean, the LEGO Agent Chase minifigure in here is okay. Pretty common guy, but he did have his 2009 armor. But the great minifigure in here is Dr. Disaster. Get it? Disaster? Anyways, while his headpiece came in one other set, the torso and hairpiece are exclusive and awesome. Especially the hair. The headpiece is also great, and the one other set it came in was the Deep Sea Quest set, which isn't really good either, but still better than this set. The 4x4 in this set is oversized garbage, and the Slime Copter is undersized garbage. I mean, look at how incomplete the front build is. Yeesh, this is definitely one of the worst 2008 to 2009 LEGO Agent sets. Thankfully, I saw through this back in the day and did not spend $30 on one really good minifigure. Rather, I got this set a month ago for $20 on eBay. Ha! Who's laughing now, LEGO? You may be like, what the heck, is this set just too good? Well, you remember LEGO Fusion? Don't worry, nobody really does. It was a Toys R Us exclusive line of 4 LEGO sets from 2014 that combined smartphone app play with building. Either way, the one in here is the Townmaster set because of the exclusive minifigure included. I love this minifigure. He has such a unique design, which is something we really don't see too much in the LEGO City line that this set is based off of. The face and torso were both exclusives, and the torso is still exclusive to this day. I got this set just for the minifigures in it, and well, to review it. But I never got around to reviewing it because the app was so boring. Not only that, but the camera feature barely worked, so I was having even more trouble getting through the game. It wasn't just the troubles of staying awake. And without the app, unlike some of the other Fusion sets, the bricks in this one aren't really interesting at all. The olive green bricks are alright, but there's not too many of those in this set. The original retail price was $30, which makes this set a terrible deal. There's nothing to build without the app sucks, there's not enough bricks, let alone rare bricks to justify the price, leaving the Townmaster minifigure as the single great thing in this one. Taking a cue from Rebel Taxi, before we get to number 1, here's my honorable mentions. That almost made the list. Leave any that you felt I left out in the comments below. Yeah, I'm putting a 2017 set on this list. It's Hulk vs. Red Hulk, a LEGO Marvel Superheroes set. All 4 of the minifigures in this set are friggin' awesome. All are exclusive, and 3 are long-awaited characters straight from the comics. She-Hulk is just too adorable. I want her so badly. But the builds in this set are meant to please 6-year-olds, or kids even younger than that. These vehicles are awful. They look like LEGO Racer sets from the early 2000s, but if the cars were oversized to fit a big fig. What's the price, you may ask? I mean, what, $40 max, right? No, it's $60. Really, LEGO? Nobody is going to pay $60 for a set just for these vehicles. Even though the vehicles have big wheels, their bases are still small enough to see the poor value. Heck, it's only 375 pieces. You can tell LEGO was like, "Durr, kids will beg their parents to get this set because it has Hulk and Red Hulk. Who cares about the quality of the build?" Either way, it just pisses me off, really. Even I'm tempted to buy this set for She-Hulk, but I'm going to have to either second-hand that figure or get a sale, because I have zero use for these horrendous monster trucks racing piece of crap cars, and this is definitely not worth the $60 price tag. Alright, so do you guys see the trend of this video? Majority of the sets on this list were LEGO superhero sets. I didn't go seeking just for superhero sets, but you can tell the LEGO group plans many of these sets in this line to sell based around the minifigures. Whether it be an adult collector like me who wants all the colorful characters of Marvel Comics, or a kid who wants a new Batman villain in LEGO form, it seems as if a quality build is the last priority in a lot of these sets in the LEGO superheroes line. It didn't start like this, but not all LEGO superhero sets have lackluster builds. There's plenty of them with great builds, but it's going down this path and I don't like that. How can we fix it? Well, I have began doing more and more eBay, Bricklink, Amazon. Get the minifigure you want secondhand. Sure, we won't make a dent. This isn't about making a message to LEGO to stop putting out mediocre sets with great minifigures. Rather, I'm trying to save us adults some money. Kids will always be the primary demographic of LEGO, and they will continue to buy sets like Hulk vs. Red Hulk. And that's okay. I want LEGO to make as much money as possible. But still, we gotta save our wallets. I've been violating mine like crazy, buying terrible sets like Town Master just to get one minifigure. From now on, if the set is only good for the figures, eBay will be my friend. Wait, what? The minifigure is nearly the same price as the set?